Turn on the light, babe.
What light, babe?
That one.
What?
Hey, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. This is going to be a reading for Virgo for March 2023. Before we pull our cross, I got a couple pre-messages for you. And I kept getting a couple cards, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to wait. Sorry. I'm going to wait and see what comes out on camera, right? But then I basically got the same message just with different cards. So here we are. We're going to get into it and see what Spirit wants to tell you. The first cards that came out, you have the Ten of Swords and then the Ten of Pentacles with Justice showing underneath. Okay. And then I personally wanted to know what was underneath the Ten of Swords, which was the Ace of Pentacles. So it's basically giving me the same message. And the first cards that I got was, what was it? The Hanged Man and the Five. I think it was the Five of Wands. So you're having a different perspective of things. And this is basically giving me the same message. There was something that was very hard for you to process mentally, right? And because I'm nosy, I felt like there was an offer, an opportunity, a restart, something new. Like it could have been something new for you or something to restart something. But either way, I felt like there was a lot of thought, a lot of motion, a lot of things, a lot of passion, a lot of disappointment, a lot of stuff, right? Good and bad, a lot kind of evolving in this opportunity for you. This new offer. There was like, I felt like there was something to like restart, but like, how do I do it? How do I get there from here? I don't know. Like, you're just kind of tied up with your thoughts and your emotions, kind of feeling confused, feeling out of balance, trying to follow your intuition, but kind of also having like a lot of doubt, a lot of resistance, a lot of residual disappointments for some of you. But you find yourself passionate as well. But I feel like you're trying to hide that. There's something that you're trying to not fully share. I don't know. For some of you, you might be angry about something, a person, place, or thing. And you're trying, like there's a lot of unknown. I feel like there's a lot of unknown in how you feel or think about this person, place, or thing, this opportunity, this new offer, this new restart, this new thing, whatever it is for you, right? So there's that energy on one side where it's feeling very like confusing. There's a lot wrapped up in it. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of wanting to move forward and a lot of doubt and lack of how is it even possible. So I feel like it's just a lot, right? It's very heavy. And then on the next side, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Justice. So what this is telling me is that there became hold on. There's a sudden ignitement, or not ignitement, like there's like the sudden like prosperity, the sudden growth, the sudden like development. Or like you went from having like this lack mentality to like thinking absolutely it's possible. How could it not be? Right? Like to believing full-heartedly in the next moment. So you're no longer doubting it. And I felt like Spirit kind of like pushed you along right here with the Justice. This wasn't something that was like you have the 10 of Pentacles and the Justice card. So this isn't something that like, how do you say? This isn't something like, obviously like it being heavy in one energy, you're going to have to be heavy in the next. So just like that was difficult for you, I feel like you currently are moving into an energy where you just feel like you have everything you wanted, feeling like things are working out for your greater good, feeling like Spirit's working out for your best interest, looking out for your best interest at all times. Like, I feel like there's like this sudden like balance within you, this sudden feeling like things are going to work out. It's like feeling like things are hopeful and balance within you, seeing like fruition, and seeing the things that you've been manifesting and been creating, come out to like, you can actually touch it now. And also there's like this balance within you of like you're creating and manifesting, balance. Like, you're starting to see like the good and the bad within you as all being good. Like, it creates balance, and you're inspired, just like you're inspired for like happy, positive, good energy. You also realize from having like, there's moments where you're gonna have to like kind of like be angry and, be mean towards somebody, and how to make things healthy and balanced. Like, not just to do it, but because like there's times where you're gonna have to stand up for yourself and stick up for yourself. And so that's gonna be obviously a time where your darker energy is gonna need to come out. And I feel like you're noticing that now, like you're seeing the balance, you're having a different perspective on things, which is allowing you to kind of have more balance within you and allow things to kind of, like naturally develop and progress. And I feel like it's cleansing you, it's healing for you, it's helping you to feel better and like more loved and inspired. Okay, and the next cards you have was the Ace of Wands and the Temperance. Okay, so again, there's a lot of balance, right? There's like there's fairness being brought in. There's like, I feel like things are starting to like balance within you and within your environment. And that's starting to allow some sort of excitement, some sort of passion. You're excited to move forward about something, with someone, towards something, someone, person, place, or thing. Take it as it resonates. Okay. And the bottom of the deck was the Three of Wands. So this is something you've waited for. You've been like, you're ready for this now. You've been waiting for it. And I feel like for some of you, it might have tried to come in previously, but there was like a lack of balance within you that was like preventing some forward movement, or how you felt within something, or how you felt about something. And that prevented things to be, like balanced the way that you want it, and that caused a lack of forward movement. But I feel like you're starting to get what you've been waiting for, and things are balancing internally as well as externally. So now there's starting to be more to celebrate. You have the Three of Cups underneath the Three of Wands. So 3, 3. So that equals 6. So I'm just being like, I feel like I'm being reminded of like, you guys are moving on from the difficult energy of you guys being stuck in your thoughts, arguing with people, allowing other people to cause you to doubt yourself. You've moved away from that energy. It's like you're on to like the next best thing for you. There's okay. This balance that you this balance that you have within you, it's creating this new opportunity. And I feel like you're going to really start to see it more and more and more. And things are starting to line up for you as well. And you've been waiting for it. Virgo, I'm just getting something that you've been waiting for is coming in, because you found balance within yourself. Like, you found a way to balance like the good, the difficult, all those kind of energies. I feel like you're looking at things differently. You have a different perspective. Like, so I'm seeing the Three of Wands right now, right? And so he's looking, he or she, however you are, male or female, however you resonate. So that energy is looking out on this energy. And this energy is prosperity and abundance, right? That's the trajectory of this energy. But in your peripheral vision, sorry, you have this energy of like, having like, I feel like there's been arguments, there's been like a lot of mental conflict within you a lot of like not understanding your thoughts, your emotions, not understanding situations, not understanding why people are the way that they are and situations are the way they are and things worked out. And can I trust these new opportunities as they come in? There's a lot of that energy in your peripheral vision. So I don't know how to speak, but I hope you know what I'm trying to say. So, but your current energy, I feel like right now, because you've had this, like you're seeing something from a different perspective in what you've experienced and what you've endured and what you've observed. And now it's that like you're going forward and you're rooted in like, so I'm seeing all these right here as like vines, right? Like, it's like rooted you. It's roots. They're not vines. They're roots. You've been rooted into whatever this situation is and isn't. You've been rooted by whatever the situation and experience was for you. So like, again, Virgo, you just need to keep on balancing and seeing like the more that you see like the everything within you as being like great, it's great, right? It like you are how you are supposed to be right now, and that's perfect. Like you can't be no different than how you are. And tomorrow, hopefully you're going to be better than what you are right now. But right now, you're perfect how you are. So you just have to keep on like finding the things within you that makes you feel balanced, that like you learned a lesson, like you're going to do better next time, right? Like whatever those energies are, like you've learned your lessons and it's time to move forward. Like you have that energy, right? You have that energy in your peripheral vision, but you need to pay attention and continue to pay attention to this forward movement towards having balance, towards having like some sort of like, there's a passion within you now because you've learned something like this, whatever this was for you, this disappointment, difficulty, this harshness, whatever it was for you, there was something to be gained out of it, right? There was something to grow from it, a lesson to learn. For some of you, it's going to bring prosperity in some way, shape, or form. So take that as that resonates. So balance, you need to bring balance in, right, Virgo? There's something else still. Like there's a little bit more to clean up internally to find that balance. Like you've gained a lot of knowledge, you've balanced a lot within you, but there's still more to do, right? There's still more progression. Obviously, there always is. But be proud of yourself because I'm definitely getting you balanced a lot. You've went through a lot and you've balanced a lot. And now hold on, I want to see that in a minute too. But right now you're looking at like what you waited on. And I feel like you're going to be seeing that. You're going to be watching that come in finally. I don't know. So whatever it is that you've waited for, you're going to be receiving it in some way, shape, or form. And there's going to be like passion within you that's going to be moving something forward. Because there's balance within you that ignites this passion and that it helps to move something forward. And I want to see what this is. The 9 of Cups. So you're headed towards your wish fulfillment. That's freaking awesome. I like that. Let's see what else this is. Okay. So a moment ago when I was saying 6, like we were getting the 6, right? I don't remember exactly right now what that was. I just remember the 6. And I was being like the 6 of Swords. We're moving away from the difficult thoughts, right? So now you have the 6 of Swords here. So you have the 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the Death card, and the 6 of Cups in the reverse. So what this is speaking about to me, so this is for some of you, most of you, this is going to be a side message, and take it as it resonates. Don't force the messages and don't shoot the messenger. So there's some sort of balance within you that, again, it helps you to move away from like the arguing, the mental disappointments, the disputing yourself, arguing with yourself, questioning yourself, doubting yourself, arguing with yourself, all those kinds of energies, like repeating other people's like crap that they said that you couldn't do that, you weren't never going to be able to do that, X, Y, and Z. For some of you, you're also going to be moving, like physically moving away from somebody from an environment because it's no longer satisfying emotionally for you. Like it's very disappointing and it's toxic, but I feel like more so than it just being disappointing, it also depletes your emotions, like how you feel about yourself. And spirit wants you to be in a better energy. Like, yeah. So you're supposed to be happy, right? You're supposed to be happy and excited and feel good and feel balanced. You're leaving difficulty to move towards this. There's some sort of ending that's coming towards the situation, person, place, or thing, whatever it is, take it as it resonates for you. And I feel like there's no longer, like, you're no longer, like, there's an ending that came to how you feel. Like, somebody no longer has, like, your full investment, your full, like, there was a time that you cared about this person, place, or thing, take it as it resonates. But there's been like some sort of change, like you're seeing things different. There's a new perspective, right? You're seeing things differently. So for some of you, you might be ending a relationship. Yeah, you have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So there's a higher level of commitment that's having a change or transition right now. And what's popping out is the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So somebody might tell you with the Ace of Swords, somebody might communicate and tell you that something in regards to building and working and creating something. Or you might tell them that. And it's in regards to a higher level of commitment. So I'm going to say somebody wants a divorce, or maybe somebody wants to get married. Take it as it resonates. For some of you, your person is like, you or your person is kind of had it and just over it. Don't, like, tired of moving forward, tired of wasting the energy, tired of, like, whatever that is for you. Oh my God. And then for others of you, like, you've realized something, you see something differently. So you want to work at something and build at something and offer a higher level of commitment. Take that as that resonates. Okay, so hold up, guys. Let's see what these messages are. Dang, man. Okay. So you have the King of Wands in the reverse, and he stayed in the reverse. So for some of you, you don't have a passion in moving something along. Obviously, I feel like we just said that right now for some of us, some of you. There's a lack of forward movement. You have the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, the King of Swords, the Temperance, the Will, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot in this. For some of you, take this as this resonates. This isn't going to apply for everybody. There was once upon a time, okay, we're going to tell a story right here. Once upon a time, right now you're disappointed, you're not connected, you're not wanting to move forward because once upon a time there was a connection, there was an offer. I felt like there was a lot of celebration, there was a lot of excitement. For some of you, it might have turned into, like, I'm not going to go there. We'll see if those cards come up. But I feel like at first it looked like it was going to be good, right? It looked like it was going to be something worth celebrating. Some of you, it might have turned into a third-party connection. But I feel like more so than anything, the communication in the conversation was not healthy. It was not balanced. It was not fair. And something took place that caused it to be fair. Like basically, people got called out on their ish in a situation, right? Like if they weren't doing something, they got called out on it. Okay, hold on. And with these two cards, like whatever this experience event was, it was highly intended. It was very much like you couldn't have stopped it. You couldn't have prevented it if you wanted to. It was something that caused, like, it was written in the stars, right? There was like somebody had to realize and see something as truth in a situation because I feel like they had gotten too far into things being out of balance, not fair. There wasn't like forward movement. Like somebody got stuck in something. And I feel like spirit had to like forcefully come in and move things along. And I felt like they're like somebody had to speak their truth, like act it, like speak your truth and follow it through, like do it, like say what you mean. And I don't know how to say it. I hope you understand. If it resonates with you, you'll know what I'm talking about. But you had to realize something and speak something and then follow it through, act on it. And I feel like you kind of paused in the cause, like you stopped. There's been like some lack of forward movement, like you pumped your brakes really quick. And for some of you, this like connection that was meant to be like, it was supposed to be wonderful and great, right? Where's there? And then there's these. Okay. This connection between so you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, right? And you have like this disappointment and this 10 of Swords in the upright. So I dropped it and it still stayed in the upright. So I feel like whoever this is for you, like your person, right? I feel like Virgo, you're not necessarily wrong. Like if you're feeling like I need to get a divorce or whatever, but I thought they were my person, you're not necessarily wrong. Like you have the King and the Queen here, right? That's like the natural pair. And then you have the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. So there's like this love here for sure. There was or is love here. I don't know what the situation is for you personally, but there's a lack of forward movement currently. You're not moving along. There's not forward movement. And you're hurt. You're disappointed. You have the Ten of Swords. And I dropped it and it didn't even go in the reverse. This is a card we would want to go in the reverse. So I feel like whatever this connection is, there's lack of communication, right? There's lack of understanding. There's lack of communicating and understanding each other and being able to know how to move forward and being able to actually do so. Like, I feel like there's a lot of talk. There's a lot of intentions, but there's a lack of action in whatever this is for you. Take it as it resonates. And I feel like the feminine is more willing and attempting to address the situation more than the masculine is, right? Like with this particular deck that I was called to read with, the feminine energy, she's like she's willing to talk about it. She's like, what? Tell me the truth or I'm going to cut you. Like she expects the truth and she's willing to be open in the situation. She expects her partner to as well. While we have the masculine, he's hiding his emotions, like his intentions, like everything, right? He's not being forthcoming. He's not open, sorry. And the fact that this, I felt like the feminine is very hurt and disappointed by this energy, right? Like she's trying to have a connection with the masculine and understand where things are and how do we move forward. But she's not getting met with open arms. Like I feel like there's a lot of resistance. Like the masculine in this connection is kind of not open. And I feel like his lack of openness is causing the lack of forward movement. Okay. While the feminine is hurt and disappointed. But then we have here where obviously there was an offer, right? We were supposed to move forward. We were supposed to do this together. We were supposed to do X, Y, and Z. And I was passionate about it at one point. I was very I was down for the cause. I was in it to win it at one point in time. But now I'm hiding my emotions. I'm hiding my feelings. I'm trying to process things through my intuition. I'm not really speaking my truth very much because I'm trying to process things. She's having she's having an idea of how to have forward movement. She within herself, she's realizing whatever it is, everybody's different, but there's been things within the feminine that has allowed her to realize things that she shouldn't have done, that things that she could have done better. Like there's been healing within her that's allowing her to take forward movement and have new desires and have new passions and have new inspiration. And I feel like for some of you, take it as it resonates, but she might have approached, like, I don't feel like it's necessarily in regards to, yeah, it is in her. It is for her foundation. Whatever this is for her, whether it's the connection or her individually, and they have the Eight of Cups again. I feel like her energy has been like, if you're the feminine in this energy, like you've healed a lot. You've been hurt a lot for sure. And you were disappointed by the forward movement in a connection. And it was supposed to be your wish fulfillment. It was not open. So you kind of shut down because you tried to meet it where you met it at the energy that it was at, right? But I feel like somewhere within all that hurt and shutting down, you learned a lot. You healed a lot. You grew a lot. And now there's like, whether he opens up or not, whether he does his part or not, you're having your forward movement. The Queen of Swords is the Queen of Swords. Like no matter what, she gets the truth. She speaks her truth. She has forward movement, and she only deals with what is right for her and what is like fair within her boundaries. Like she's fair and she's honest. Like she's very like she's very I was gonna say decisive. So I felt like that's like gonna play a part in this. But I feel like she's learned a lot from the hurt and the disappointment that she's endured. So now she's looking at things differently. She's seeing the perspective. She's seeing the possibilities from a different outlook. And I feel like that's healing and allowing growth and potential. Like it's developing opportunities for her. And it's allowing her to have her passion and excitement. She's headed towards her wish fulfillment, right? There's something that she's going to be enjoying and celebrating at the end of all this. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get into your cross. Take that as that resonates. Oh, no, don't do that. Right, Virgo for March. You have the Lovers card. This came out a couple times. Hey, Shaylee. I hope you're having a good day. I hope everybody's having a good day. Happy Sunday. So with the Lovers card coming out, Virgo, I feel like some of you, you're either falling in love with yourself or reconnecting with yourself, or somebody in a connection, like somebody new might be coming in. Hold on. Somebody new might be coming in for some of you if you're not in a connection. There's something like you're passionate and excited about. Okay. So we have the Five of Cups. I feel like there's been like some sort of evaluation. There's a disappointment, right? Like you missed somebody. Once upon a time, you missed somebody. You remember when. You missed them. You missed that. You have the Ace of Wands that came out again and the Seven of Wands underneath that. So there was like some sort of like resistance. Like you're excited and passionate about something, but at the same time you were resisting it. And then the Lover. So I felt like this could have been a connection. You had a connection or opportunity to have a connection, but you resisted it, even though you're passionate about it. And then you have the Empress and the Eight of Cups. So for some of you, you might be leaving your the person you have children with or your home person. You have the Six of Swords. You're trying to stop arguing. Oh, we had the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords together again. We had them earlier together as well. So again, you've thought about leaving and now you're actually going to be leaving. And this could be your mom, your baby mama, your baby daddy. Take it as it resonates. Okay, Virgo. The lovers fell. as I was trying to put everything away, but it came in the reverse. So I felt like you're no longer interested in who you were interested in before. There's a different perspective. Take it as it resonates. For some of you, you're having like this different perspective on seeing things like you don't care about them like you used to. You look at them differently. You see things differently. For some of you, like you see potential differently. So you didn't think it was possible before, but you think is possible now. Whatever it is for you, like it's basically your opposite of what you were a little while ago, a couple months ago, maybe even last year. And you've been thinking, for some of you, you've been thinking about leaving, but in March, you're actually going to be doing it. You have the Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Hierophant. So, like, again, you're not wanting to argue. You've learned a lot from the words that were said. Like, you see, like, somebody said something and you see them differently now, like over the course of time for some of you. But you've learned a lot and you're trying to like move forward from this energy. And you're trying to look at things and evaluate like the perspective, like how do you do so? Like how do you, like for some of you, you're looking at like, is it possible to bring balance into the situation again? And how do you do that? Is it possible and how do you? Can you and how can you? And I felt like you're stuck in your thoughts a lot. There's a lot of self-doubt. You don't believe in the connection like you used to. The Hierophant, the Nine of Swords, and the Hierophant. For some of you, you might be like, how did I get myself involved in this? Like you doubted your own intuition. For some of you, I feel like you constantly think about somebody and you want to bring balance into the connection, and you're evaluating how is that possible? How can you do so? How can you do that? And you find yourself like thinking heavily or constantly about this connection, offering this stability and forward movement. For some of you, I feel like somebody, a person, place, or thing, whatever it is for you, take it as it resonates. Well, I feel like it's a person, or it might be a job. It's something you want to commit to. It's something you want to a higher understanding with, like a solid commitment with. And you find yourself thinking about this person, place, or thing all the time. You can't stop thinking about them. And the Ten of Pentacles under the deck. So I feel like there's this energy of like, there's a person, place, or thing. For some of you, it's your current energy. You're just motivated to have abundance. But for some of you, if it's this person, place, or thing, you feel like you'll have that with them or through them. With them. There's some sort of... Do you see? Okay, look, I don't know if you're going to see it like how I see it. And that's really not what the picture is. But for a moment, bear with me, guys. Like this is an opportunity coming in, right? And that's a dragon. And for a moment, it looked to me like he was kissing it. Like whatever this is for you, you're excited about it. You're going to protect it. You're going to nurture it. You're going to, like, it's going to grow and it's going to be abundant. It's going to be like little, I don't know, it's going to be small at first, but it's going to be like massive. It's going to grow quickly and be abundant. I feel like it's going to be very blessed. Okay. Let's get into your cross. All right, Virgo for March, Virgo. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the World. So again, guys, you're having some sort of different, like there's a change. You're looking at things differently. Some of you might have moved, but there's some sort of hurt and disappointment, some harshness that you've experienced, some sorrow that you've endured, but you're moving from that. You're moving on from that. I feel like you're working, you have worked. You're in the process of working and creating something more stable for yourself. Okay, then. Nine of Swords again. So I definitely, Virgo, like you're just stuck in your thoughts. I feel like you're trying to manifest and create something. You might be finding yourself thinking about a person, place, or a thing quite a lot. We're not going to take any more pre-messages. Virgo for March. Virgo for March. This will be our last shuffle. All right, Virgo. Your first card out, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, I feel like March is going to be very abundant and prosperous for you. It's going to be very lucrative for some of you. I don't know. The Ace of Pentacles is the energy crossing you. So for some of you, take this as this resonates, right? Your current energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune. And what's crossing that is this Ace of Pentacles, which was out in the pre-messages as well. For some of you, I feel like these new offers, this new opportunity, this new inspiration, whatever this is that's coming in for you, it's going to be very lucrative. Whatever this is for you, Virgo, if you get an intuition to go buy a lottery ticket, do that. If you get an intuition to go, whatever you get an intuition to do that. It's going to lead you to something you're very happy about. You're either going to be well off emotionally or financially because you chose to do something. Guys, bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands. There's some sort of victory coming in for you. I love this. Okay. Sorry. Let me not mess up my shit. At a soul level, you have the Ten of Swords. So again, we already had this message in the pre-messages. I'm not going to go over this again. This was very, we went over this a bunch in the pre-messages. And I feel like at a soul level, that's something that is still impacting you, right? You're passionate and inspired, and we went over that in the pre-messages, very in depth. So I'm going to kind of move it forward. Your recent past, you have the Seven of Cups, a lot of offers, a lot of opportunities. For some of you, I felt like somebody was kind of deceitful. The Seven of Cups can speak of abundant offers, abundant opportunities, but it also can speak about not having, somebody extended something that wasn't fully honest. It wasn't transparent. It wasn't the full, whatever it was, it wasn't what you expected, what you thought it was going to be. But there definitely was a lot of offers and options in the recent past. I feel like there was a lot going on as well in the recent past. We can pull some clarifiers if we need to. We'll see how that resonates. But I don't like to pull the clarifiers on the recent past because the past is what it is and we can't really change it. The crowning energy, you have the Five of Swords. So I might pull some cards. We'll see how that comes up. But there's something that you're still mentally confused about. You're doubting yourself. You're arguing with yourself. You might be thinking about something that somebody else said to you that you didn't think that they had that perspective. You don't understand how they have that perspective. You don't understand how they're kind of drawing a conclusion for some of you. Take it as it resonates. Let's see. Now let's move forward. Your near future, you have the Chariot. So something is going to be definitely having forward movement, Virgo. Oh, good, Shaylee. I'm glad. Thank you for checking in and let me know. I like to know when I'm doing these readings, guys. Because for me, this doesn't resonate for me. A piece is pieces of it does, but most of this, I'm okay. I'm just reading a book, basically. So I like when you guys let me know that it's resonating for you. It makes sense. So in your near future, there's going to be some sort of forward movement. I don't know if you're moving forward or somebody's moving forward towards you, but it's quick movement. Like, I don't feel like whether somebody that is doing this towards you, you're not going to expect it. If you're doing this, people in your environment aren't going to expect it. But it's quick forward movement. It's very quick, very unexpected, quick forward movement. And then how you see yourself is the justice. I like this, Virgo. You're seeing yourself as like you want what you deserve. You're no longer taking second best. You're no longer going to be dealing with scraps. And then also, this was in the pre-messages as well. And I like this, Virgo, because I'm being reminded of these roots, right? You're seeing yourself as being grounded now. You're seeing yourself as being rooted. I feel like somebody, for some of you, take it as it resonates, but somebody in the past might have said something that caused you to doubt yourself in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like you're seeing yourself now as that's not even possible. Like, how would I doubt myself, right? Like, I've always got my back. I got my back and their back. Like, I'm stable. I'm what I need to be. I'm balanced. I'm fair. And I like this too, because this is the same card that talks and speaks about, like, you understand that there's times now where you're gonna have to be a jerk. Like sometimes, like if you're dealing with the bully at the playground, you can't go be the nice person. Excuse me, please, sir. Ma'am, please, sir. Excuse me. Sometimes it's like, get the F away from me. I'm gonna punch you, right? Get the F away from me. I'm gonna knock you out. You have to handle the energy and meet it where it's at, right? And I feel like you see that now. Like you see, you're mean when you need to be. You're fair when you need to be. Like you approach the situation as it's presented to you. And I like that for you. How other people see you is the Six of Pentacles. Be careful, Virgo. Some people in your environment, okay, I like this, but I don't like this. I see this a couple of different ways. And you deal with a lot of people in your environment. You have siblings, you have parents, you have coworkers. So take it as it resonates. There's people in your environment that see you as an opportunity. They see you as like you have the resources and the finances and you have the things that you need. So therefore, you have enough to pour into me too when I'm lacking. You can give into me as well when I need something. So be careful with that energy, Virgo. I feel like you try to put into people when you can. And I feel like sometimes people take your kindness for a weakness. So just be very careful with that energy. But people see you as like you have things balanced. You have things fair. Like you have your needs met. You're able to meet your bills and your resources. I feel like they see you as like very balanced, very nurturing, very kind, very fair. I feel like there's people in your environment that take advantage of you, though. So be careful with that. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I need a drink. For some of you, I feel like there's like somebody in your environment that's going to have somebody's going to start some sort of for some of you. So this isn't like, just take this as this resonates. Somebody in your environment might see you as an opportunity. And I feel like they might push their boundaries a little bit. And that might cause you to kind of have like quick forward movement towards them in some way, shape, or form, or against them. Guys, if you have people living with you that you don't trust, make sure that your finances, anything of value, is secured and stable. Get a lockbox and get it pure. Like they have those safety deposit boxes. So if you have things like where you need that, just be careful. Follow your intuition at all times, Virgo. Your hopes and or fears, you have the Emperor. So you're hoping to stand in your power. You're hoping to like maintain control in something. For some of you, you're fearing that somebody else isn't going to like somebody's going to be over domineering. But I feel like more like you're just there's something like I feel like you see like a lot of like your abundance, like your resources, right? You see your prosperity, and you know that you have enough to like share. But I feel like you're trying to like be careful, Virgo. Some of you might be over giving, but I feel like you're trying to stand in your power, and you're trying to do so in a healthy way. I feel like you've learned and grown a lot, and I feel like you're hoping that that energy stays with you. But I feel like you have learned a lot, Virgo. I feel like these lessons that you've learned, that for some of you, you might be scared that they might kind of fade away. These aren't lessons that fade away. It's like learning to ride a bike. Once you know, you know. These aren't lessons you're going to forget. These aren't experiences that you forget. All right, your final outcome should things remain the same. We have a little deck here, so we're going to get into this. Okay, so I'm going to pull these just the same way as I pulled the other ones. There's a bunch of Virgos on here. So I'm going to leave this as it is for you. I'm just going to read the story. You take it as it resonates. There's going to be a couple of different outcomes that come out here. So take that as it resonates. Don't force the messages. And for some of you, you might notice that a couple of different ones resonate with you. So let's get into it. The first one we have out. We have the 10 of Pentacles with the 4 of Swords. So again, there's some sort of healing and balance that's going to bring in great prosperity and wealth for you, right? It's basically this story like moving forward. Like it's basically the sequel. There's some sort of healing and abundance. There's like whatever you've healed is going to help bring abundance. For some of you, if you're dealing with a court case, you're going to be getting some sort of like financial assistance or finances from it. You might be getting child support. But I feel like more than anything, Virgo, if this is resonating with you, this final outcome for I'm going to say number one, for group one, it's like you're gonna have new prosperity, right? Like you're gonna be inspired. Your intuition is gonna like move you forward towards these new like abundance, this new prosperity, this newfound freedom for some of you. And then the next one, you have the 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. So for group 2, you still have to evaluate a little bit. There's still a little bit more tweaking that you need to do in a situation, in an environment, in your emotions, in your thoughts, to clean things up a little bit more. You're headed towards prosperity and abundance, but you're still working at it a little bit more. There's still a little bit further for you to go. 2 of Pentacles, there's still more balance needing. You still need to bring, for some of you, you need to like you haven't cleaned out your environment all the way. You still need to evaluate something, review and evaluate something, and see what needs to stay and what needs to go. There's some sort of lack of balance still. You still need to you're still learning, right? You're still evaluating and finding balance in a situation, in a connection for some of you. So take that as that resonates. Group 3, you have the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. Group 3, you have a new offer coming in. Like it or not, prepared or not, somebody is interested and they want to communicate and reach out. They want to start something. They've been inspired. They're passionately excited and motivated. They have this. I heard a fantasy. They have this fantasy for some of you of how things are going to work out, how things are going to play out, how things are going to grow and build. And there's more vines down here, right? So whatever this is for you, take it as it resonates. I feel like your person is also very grounded. I feel like they're dependable. There's somebody, and my daughter's just, oh my God, it was like an excited, oh my God, too. I feel like this person, when it comes in, it's going to be very happy and like, oh my God, right? Like they just said, oh my God, like it's going to be good for you. And I feel like you're going to be very, for some of you, like your person is going to be the, that like abundance that, because I keep getting abundance is coming in. There's something coming in for you. Good things are coming in for Virgo, right? And for some of you, it might not be resources or finances. It might be a person. But I feel like if this is what resonates for you, this is like, you would be happy for this. It's that energy. Oh my God. Like it's exciting. It's happy and exciting energy. Group 4, you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so again, I feel like there's something new and exciting coming in for you. But unlike Group 3, I feel like Group 3, like theirs is a lot more stable, a little bit more long-term, a lot more lasting. I feel like Group 4, you're definitely having new experiences coming in, but I feel like they're short-lived. It's not like it's new energy, right? It's immature as well. It's not anything that's going to be long term. For some of you, it has the potential to grow into long term, but it's not for most of you. It's Group 4. I feel like it's like Group 3's energy. I feel like it's definitely more like it's long term energy, right? It's but sorry, I'm going to move forward. Group 4, I feel like you have new offers coming in, but they're not anything that is going to stick around, right? And then Group 5. That's funny. We're going to end. Hold on. Group 5. You have the 4 of Wands and the Judgment. There's some sort of evaluation and balance being brought into a home environment, your stability, your structure, right? For some of you, you might be getting a divorce or getting proposed to. There's some sort of government involvement in your home environment, okay? And last but not least, Group 6, you have the 8 of Swords. You're going to be stuck in your thoughts a lot. You're going to be, you're excited and passionate about moving forward towards someone, person, place, or thing, but you aren't able to. You're very restricted right now. March is not going to be like, I feel like March is the month where you just keep your head down and work. Like keep at it and like don't allow yourself to be stuck in your thoughts though, Virgo. Like don't allow yourself to be tortured by memories or thoughts or expectations. Like live in your moment, live in the now, live in the present, and make sure that you're like fully invested in the here and now instead of trapped in your thoughts. In the present energy is where you have your power to manifest and create your future, right? You don't have your power in the future or power in the past. It's the here and now that you have the ability to create and manifest. So make sure that you're allowing yourself to, like, if you're thinking about anything, make sure it's grateful, like your gratitude list. It's what you're in the process of being inspired and creating and manifesting. It's not sad, disappointed memories from the past. It's not things aren't working out. Like if this is you, if you find yourself in being part of Group 6, Virgo, make sure that you invest in self-care. Be kind to yourself. Be compassionate to yourself. There's still some road for. We're gonna get some stuff. And guys, sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm only going to pull this for Group 6. I feel like they need some additional guidance. If you're the one that's stuck in your thought and you're stuck in your mind and you're not sure how to move forward, I'm going to get these for you. Because everybody else, I feel like you're pretty good to go, right? The outcomes that I'm seeing, like you have some exciting things coming in. Just follow your intuition in regards to Group 3 and 4, because some of you have solid commitments coming in or solid commitments that you have that are going to continue to be solid. And others of you have like playboys, playgirls, and I wouldn't be interested if I was you, but I'm not you. So if you're interested, hey, but if not, follow your intuition so you don't be part of the group you're not interested in, right? All right, but for group 6, Virgo, group 6 for March, this 8 of Swords. Yeah, you're just going to be stuck in your thought. You're still inspired. You're still motivated. You're still in the game, Virgo. You're just a little bit more restricted than others, right? Okay. You have restless energy. And that's the mid moon. Number 16 breaks down to a 7. And you have karma, number 28, breaks down to a 10, 1, and a 0. 0 is not really, well, it's like a pause, I guess. It could be a pause. Some of you might need a pause. But there's like this restless energy. I feel like it's both ways. Like you're passionate and excited about something. Some of you are partying way too much. You're not allowing yourself to rest like you need to, which is not allowing that energy, right? For some of you, you might be trying to avoid your thoughts by partying too much, but that's not healthy, and that's not how you heal, and that's not how you grow. So I feel like whatever you don't know that you don't want to know, maybe you need to know, Virgo. What else for Virgo? Sorry, you have self-resilience, number 10. So don't give up, like keep on moving forward. Like when you find yourself stuck in your thoughts, like what if, remember when, it should, whatever it is that you personally think about, Virgo, like assure yourself that you're exactly where you need to be. You're everything you need to be. God does not make any mistakes. You're perfect the way you are. And you just have to like progress a little bit more, one step at a time. And it get through this dark night, then the next morning comes, the sun rises, and there's beautiful things, and there's a lot to rejoice and be happy for. But I feel like if you're stuck in your thoughts, you need to intentionally make sure that you're going over your gratitude list. And I'm like the things that you're seriously grateful for. And it doesn't matter if it's like, I'm grateful for plastic spoons right now because I don't want to do my dishes. I'm grateful for like the fresh air. I'm grateful for like whatever it is for you. Make sure you're honest and sincere about it. And then even if it's just one or two things, like keep on repeating it and feel that energy of how you feel to be grateful for something, how it feels to be blessed, how it feels to be happy. And the more you sit in that energy, the more it'll come to you. So I feel like that's a lot of the self-reflection you need to do. For some of you, you need to, don't shoot the messenger. Okay, but I'm going to say the message because I'm the messenger. But don't shoot the messenger. For some of you, you need to sit in this energy of being stuck in your thoughts because you did something or didn't do something. You didn't follow your intuition. And so you're sad and you're disappointed. And you're not supposed to sit there and be disappointed, but you're supposed to get the lesson of next time, follow your intuition, right? We can't do anything about the past. We can only do something about the present. And that's how we create our future. But sitting there traumatizing yourself and torturing yourself about what you did or didn't do in the past, a couple moments ago, a second ago, whatever it is for you, that doesn't give you any power. It doesn't heal you. It doesn't create any balance for you. So just make sure that whatever it is that you need to learn your lesson from, what you didn't do and you should have, or you did do and you shouldn't have, whatever it is for you, make sure you learn that lesson, but don't torture yourself with that lesson. And I hope that makes sense. Bottom of the deck, you have a line. Virgo, align with yourself, align with your intuition, align with your higher self, okay? All right, that has been your message. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Always be kind to yourself and to others as much as possible. You're awesome, and I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing as best as you can.